Because they said they're uncomfortable around white people.
It was a black-only graduation. Why are we beating around the bush here?
It's the last one I make today, and then I'll shut up. This one's on segregation and tribalism. Not necessarily segregation just by race. However, that is kind of in the mix of all this. So hold up one second, I'll tell you what I mean.
Alabama, it is, absolutely the case where we are producing naturally through the free market, if you want to put it on that, a segregated world, right? So then you have to think about, well, why? Why are people still naturally, behaviorally keen to segregate, right? So
a friend of mine asked the other day, again, because I allow and entertain free conversation with people and build bridges, he asked me this question. He said, if I'm on an elevator, especially like if I'm with my dad who's of an older generation, and I see someone get on the elevator and it's somebody male presenting female, but they have not removed body hair and they have facial hair and body hair, is it transphobic to feel uncomfortable? And this was an honest question from him, because in his point of view, he would feel a little uncomfortable, and he's sure that his dad would feel uncomfortable. In a similar way of what this video was just talking about, no, it's not transphobic and it's not racist. We are a tribal species. We are a tribal species that through our animal nature outcompeted every other hominoid, and we won. We literally outbred everything to where there's genetic code imprinted on us. That's how we survived. We have the ability to step above that. Here's what transphobic is. Transphobic is feeling that same sense of discomfort and then starting to mess with that person on anything, even if it's not something about them being trans. Messing with them because you don't like the color of their clothes, messing with them because of the shoes. That's transphobic. Feeling different or feeling uncomfortable is not inherently racist, and it's not inherently transphobic or homophobic. It is a direct reaction to somebody being out of the norm. So if you've only grown up around white people and you suddenly start being around black people, you're not racist just because of the fact that you're like, oh shit, like, is this gonna be okay for me? Now if you go, all these whatever, and then you start saying horrible things, now you're being racist. On the same part, if you're someone of color and you think like, shit, like, like, I really feel like white people don't realize like some of the struggles I have, that's fair to think that we might be a little bit ignorant from your perspective. But to then think that all of us are like that, or that all of us are privileged, or that all of us haven't had experiences, or all of us are this or this, or that is racist as crap. On the same thing of all this gender stuff, you all are pushing and smashing through the lines of normality for people, and you want everybody to just be like, haha, okay. And you don't want anyone to show the slightest bit of like, I'm confused. You're being irrational.